highway and never look back. I wanna watch it fade away in the rearview mirror. Won't get lost cause I've been really off track. Lately been running, but I've not been going anywhere. I've been hiding without being found. I've been loving, but not been feeling anything. Been standing still, the world keeps spinning around.
Typical Floridian hiking in flip-flops. I wasn't expecting to go this fall, but I saw it and why not? This place is beautiful. And the trail is pretty easy too, even with flip-flops on. What a cool place. I bet you the Native Americans took advantage of this spot. Beautiful. So now I'm in Georgia and the Appalachian Trail goes right across this road. These next two Bigfoot stories happened very close to where I was camping. And the first one was a gentleman lived near Helen, Georgia, in between Helen and somewhere near Cleveland, Georgia, off of Highway 17. And he was watching TV with his dog when he noticed his dog growling at something. He looked up and saw what looked like a man in his backyard. But then when he got closer, he could see it was no man at all. It was full of hair, totally naked, and looked like it was about 10 feet tall. And he said that this thing cleared the fence with no effort whatsoever and was gone within seconds. He believes what he saw was a Bigfoot. That was on October 5th of 2004. The second story is from that same area, but it was between Highway 17 and 75, which again is real close to where I was camping. This happened November 25th, 1999, on Thanksgiving, and this lady was driving home from her daughter's, and she said that she was getting close to the Highway 75 where it crosses over, and her light shined, and she could see that there was a man in the road. And she said this man wasn't wearing any clothes, and as she got closer, she could see it was covered in hair, and it was very large, and it was walking upright. She said this was no bear at all. It was hunched over more like a man, and the arms were very, very long, and he was very, very wide. She said that after she saw this, and she saw this creature jump over the guardrail and down a huge embankment drop off, she now knows for sure that Bigfoot exists. So this area that I'm camping in is very close to these two sightings, and there have actually been more than just these two sightings in this area. So check it out. So I think this is going to be camp tonight. This looks like a good place to sit and listen. And luckily, there's a pavement for me to park my car on, because I would never have been able to get down here. And I hear there's bears. I got my bear spray. And there's a fire pit down here by the river. I'll probably have a little bit of a fire tonight before I get to bed. And yeah, it looks like there's a spot for 2 campgrounds, but I blocked it in so nobody else can get in, just for safety reasons. Anyways, I think this is going to be pretty cool. Who knows what I'll hear out here? I'm in the middle of the forest. This is a really awesome place, though, I can tell you that. It looks like it went even further back. Looks like a road that went back. So that's interesting. Wonder if I can see down there any further. They got it blocked off for some reason. Probably because it's wearing out the road. Pretty cool. My kind of spot. Looks like something died by the river. It's a lot of hair. My view tonight doesn't get much better than this. A nice stream. And a simple dinner. It's gonna be hot. Something's been scratching right there. Looks kind of like maybe bear. So I am camping alone tonight in the area I am, and there was Bigfoot sightings. I think a few. I'll have to double check. Seems like I read something about this road up here that's just ahead of me, and they have it closed off now, but I'm not sure. But I do know there was some in this area. I'm not sure if it's this exact campground. This is a free campground. I think you're allowed to stay 14 days. I'll be here one night. But it's just off the road. But I imagine at night there's not much traffic, and my car's up there parked on the hill on the concrete, because you need a 4x4 to get through here, to back in there. I wasn't going to take a chance. And yeah, it's interesting. I wonder what's down that road. I'm thinking maybe I'll take a walk down there tomorrow morning. But it's going to be interesting. I'm interested to see the sounds that I hear tonight. So we'll see. I'm walking around camp and I just found some prints. They're old. I don't know what they are. Interesting. So I put a trail cam up there to see what comes around camp tonight. And then I put one way over there facing my car just to see. I just want to see if somebody messes around in the middle of the night. It's always good to know your surroundings and what's going on. I've already had the same car drive by a few times, but I think they're going up to the top somewhere and then turn around coming back, so I'm not sure if it's anything at all, but it's always good to be prepared and have some stuff for if somebody attacks you. My happy place in the wilderness by a river. That almost looks like a print right there. So it's getting late. It's about 8, a little after 8. It's just starting to get dark. I haven't heard any noises I couldn't explain. There was some what sounded like chattering. It almost sounded like humans, but I don't know, because there's nowhere they'd be, so it could have just been the river, because the river's making a lot of noise. But this is a nice spot. Well, I'm in the car now. I still keep hearing chatter out there. I don't know what it is. It could be some sort of animal making some sort of weird noise. I really don't know, but I'm in my car now getting ready to go to sleep. So I'll see you in the morning unless something happens. Good night. So this is what my car looks like when I'm car camping. I have these in every window so nobody can see in. And it stays pretty dark in here. Last night I camped like this on the river and I almost froze, man. It's so cold. And tonight it's like 50 degrees, so it's a little better. Okay, so last night at 4 o'clock in the morning, somebody pulled up here on a motorcycle, and they got off the motorcycle and I could see their flashlight, and they were walking around my vehicle. Now, they may have just been checking to make sure I was okay, and then they realized they couldn't see in, so they just left. But I'm sure I got it on my trail camera, so we'll see what that's all about. Other than that, there was really nothing that happened. I didn't hear any strange noises, nothing. So one other thing I heard last night was this. There was 5 taps like that. It sounded like they were tapping on my car, but there was nobody around. So I don't know if I was dreaming or what it was, but that was weird too. So unfortunately, it's been raining most of the night, and I wanted to walk down that trail, but there's big storms rolling in, so I'm just gonna head out. But overall, I had a good night's sleep here, about 7.5 hours. You can't beat that. Oh, and if you want to know how I find these spots, I go to an app called iOverlander, and I look for the spots that are free. So even some of the ones you have to pay for are pretty nice too on there. So it's a great app, and it tells you all about it, you know, if the area seems safe or not. So it's really cool. Check out this older house. I think it's a house, I'm not sure. This one is the reason I came down this road. Check that out. That's gotta be really, really old. That's so cool. Obviously abandoned. Okay, these rocks here on the bricks are the rocks I found up in the mountains. But this one is shaped like a heart.